Relevant Rasslin Productions. It's always relevant to us, damn it!
Greetings, Joshi family! That's right, it is me, the voice of Relevant Rasslin Productions, and your host for tonight's event, Joe Fortune, and Joshi family, Buzz Humans, Relevant Rasslin fans. We are bringing you episode 7. That's right, episode 7 of the world's only monthly episodic podcast about Joshi Puroresu, which is, for you gaijins out there, Japanese women's professional wrestling. This is my relevant journey into the world of Joshi Puroresu. This is I Dream of Joshi. And like I said, Buzz Humans, listeners, Joshi fam, I can't believe that I've been doing this show for 7 months now. Last month's episode was our most listened to. Thank you guys so much. Across all the social media platforms, we had the highest amount of plays and numbers collectively. It was really, a milestone for the show, especially with how hectic last month was, the beginning of this month and the end of last month with me having to get ready to go down to New Orleans for Mania Week and all that, and there's just a lot been going on in my personal life, but that's not what is important here. What's important is supporting women's wrestling, and in particular, as far as this show is concerned, Japanese women's wrestling. So, I know I was trying to put this show out a little earlier for you guys, like last week, and I was gonna put out like a short episode, and I was thinking, maybe I should hold off over the weekend and wait till some more things happen. And I'm really glad that I did, because there are a lot of things that did happen. I mean, as far as a lot of shows and news and all types of, even some sad things, which I'll get to, which is, such is life. That's how it goes. But what I'm trying to say is, originally I was going to put a short episode out for you guys, but so much in the world of Joshi occurred over the last couple of days that I thought, I should wait and put together a little bit of a longer episode. And I'm glad that I did wait. So, with that said, I will plug all of the social media stuff, and then I will get into the sad part, and then we'll get right down to the action. I will start with, as usual, I'll actually do things in reverse this time, because that's how I feel like doing it. I'll start with the smaller promotions first, and then we'll go into the larger promotions. Then I'll give you my recommended match of the week or month, whatever, and I will, sign off after that. But like I said, we got to, try to pay the bills around here. And again, thank you guys so much for the support that you've been showing us on all the social media. As far as Relevant Rasslin Productions go, and like I said, this show in particular, you guys have been showing a lot of love to, so I appreciate that. So again, please make sure to check out all of our social media so you can ride the buzzways with us. Join the Facebook group, facebook.com/relevantrasslin. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @relevantrasslin. Subscribe to the Relevant Rasslin Productions YouTube page. where you can see a bunch of our old classic shows, videos, and video versions of some of our podcasts, and a cool list of matches that I put together for you guys called the BuzzList. Check us out on Tumblr. I have a cool thing that I do there every month, which is just basically like a concert calendar style thing. Just a list of indie shows in the Northeast area, New England area in particular, because that's where Relevant Rasslin is based out of. Been doing the thing on Periscope. You can been doing my merchandise Mondays, which I got to film later today, on Periscope, and trying to go live on there on Tuesday nights during SmackDown. So check us out on Periscope. Listen to us on Audio Boom, Google Play Music, and Spotify. Check out the Relevant Rasslin Productions BuzzTune mixtape on Spotify. I should have put this before Periscope, but check us out on Twitch. We have a Twitch channel. I'm going to try to go live there every Monday night. Also Sundays if I'm around either night, whatever my work schedule happens to be. It might be changing soon, so again, now with the summer coming up, so I might have to start doing some of those broadcasts a little later, but that's okay. But yeah, trying to go live on Mondays, on Twitch if possible, or Sundays during pay-per-views for WWE or whatever else. I mean, there was a TNA pay-per-view last night, so I could have gone live for that, but I just chose not to because I started watching it late. Read on Facebook, on our group, the notes section for some relevant reviews. Check out more of our relevant reviews on some of our collaborative works with the Japanese Pro Ichiban group on WordPress, and hit us up for your copy of the most interactive wrestling zine on the planet if you guys are into print media, The Relevant Rag. So I'll give the thank yous and shout outs probably at the end of the show, and yeah, let's get right into it. This is episode 7 of your favorite Joshi podcast, I Dream of Joshi. All right, guys, before we get into things, like I had said in the intro, I just want to get to the sad part of the show, and then we'll get right into it. We here at Relevant Rasslin Productions have learned of the recent passing of Motoko Kawai Baba, the widow of Giant Baba. She was, the co-founder and promoter of All Japan Wrestling, and also former All Japan Women's Wrestler Erika Watanabe has also passed away. She was only 39 years old, and she had cancer, so that's very sad and unfortunate. We just want to wish a very relevant rest in peace to both of their souls, and for the influence that they had on the wrestling business. We appreciate it. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, Joshi fam. All right, so let's start with Seedling. So not too much coming out of Seedling, not too much news, except that Arisa Nakajima and Tsukasa Fujimoto defeated Command Bolshoi and Yoshiko when Arisa pinned Yoshiko. This isn't a tag match, obviously. So, does that qualify Arisa to get a title shot against Yoshiko for her Oz Academy Openweight Championship? I don't know. If I was booking, I would definitely go towards that angle. But what do you guys think? That usually seems to be how they're determining who gets a match against Yoshiko lately. Just building opponents for her in other promotions. And then, she's having matches in Oz Academy, defending her belt. So like I said, going with that, coming out of Oz Academy, and more Yoshiko news, it's that, she is closing in on 6 months, a 6-month title reign, as she defeated Sonoko Kato to retain her Oz Academy Openweight Championship. I would really like to see her fight Arisa. I think maybe Arisa could be the one to take the belt from her. It would be cool to see, you know, her finally get her comeuppance as a heel, but we'll see how that goes. All right, in Tokyo Joshi Pro, Mayu Yamashita and Yuka Sakazaki defeated Dragon Bombers, the team of Maho Korone and Rika Tatsumi. Yamashita pinned her challenger, Tatsumi, in the main event, and then asked if she was even ready for their upcoming title match. To show how serious she is, Tatsumi cut off some of her own hair. Yeah, there you go, man. Just trying to show how badass she is. Does a little freak out, cuts her own hair off, some pieces of her own hair. Very Mick Foley-ish, right? With the hair ripping out, kind of like Mankind. Not exactly ripping it out, but cutting it. It's kind of what it reminds me of. I don't know if they've done angles like that before, but definitely like a teen girl freak out moment. I'm down with that. The following week, though, the Dragon Bombers of Maho Korone and Rika Tatsumi and Maki Ito defeated Marika Kobashi, Mayu Yamashita, and Reika Saki in a 6-woman tag match. Perhaps this will give some momentum now to Tatsumi for her upcoming title bout against Yamashita, and I'm happy to report that she did not cut off any more of her hair. All right. Let's talk about how about Ring of Honor? Since it's not exactly a Joshi promotion, but it's Joshi related. Sumi Sakai has been crowned the inaugural Women of Honor champion as she defeated Tennille Dashwood in the semifinals, and later that night Kelly Klein in the finals of the Women of Honor title tournament at Supercard of Honor 12 in Louisiana during Mania Week. I wasn't there for the semifinals match, but I was there for the finals match. I was pretty surprised that they went with Sumi and Kelly Klein in the finals. I mean, come on, I really wanted Mayu to win, but there were some things that happened in Stardom that really made it seem like Mayu would be the one to win this tournament. There were some things that made me think that Mayu might win, but she didn't. I really wanted her to. Whatever, I could see why they went with Sumi because she's been with Ring of Honor for so long. I thought maybe, if not Mayu, then definitely Tennille, but there you go. They went with Sumi, so congrats to her. She's a veteran, and she has worked hard and earned her spot on that roster and earned that title. Let's go with Ice Ribbon. Miyaku Matsumoto had her first successful Ice Infinity Championship defense since regaining the title as she defeated Karen Date. She also made her second successful title defense as she defeated Ibuki Hoshi. I guess she likes to put a beating on the young ones, but there you go. Sendai Girls. Solo Darling, the Sugar Creature, made her debut in Sendai Girls. Hana Kimura had a match at a show where she was defeated by Mika Iwata. At that same show, Io Shirai drew with Meiko Satomura in a singles match that went 20 minutes. Chichiro Hashimoto was unseated of the Sendai Girls World Championship at the 419 show at Korakuen Hall as Ayako Hamada ushers in a new era with the belt. Hashimoto lost in her third title defense in her third reign with the belt. Hamada, who's accustomed to snatching world titles through her 19 years in the business, the new champion picked up the win with her patented AP cross and already has her first challenger awaiting for the promotion's May 13th show in Osaka, as Dash Chisako has stepped up to the plate for her first title defense. The credit from that little clip I got from Squared Circle Sirens. So I just want to give them credit on that little blurb right there. All right, guys, I'm feeling great. Loving Joshi Puroresu right now, guys. I just wanted to. I know I said I would save it for the end, the thank yous and stuff like that, but I just wanted to make mention since you can't see it because of the way that I'm recording this show. But you guys can check it out online if you go to his website. I'm rocking right now my brand new Bull Nakano shirt that I got from hardwayltd.com. This is an awesome printed shirt. It's a 2-color shirt. He's got 4 different styles of this shirt, black and gray, both in short sleeve and long sleeve. I got the gray short sleeve one. It's on a heather gray tee, and it's got blue and gold screen printed on the tee. So it's 2 colors. Bull Nakano, obviously, as you guys know, one of my favorite wrestlers ever since I saw her wrestle Alundra Blaze live in New Haven on Monday Night Raw back in the 90s when I was just a little wrestling mark back in the day before I grew up. But yeah, this is an awesome shirt. It feels great. It fits great. It's really soft, and yeah, it just fits great. It's awesome. So definitely check it out. A lot of love to Hardway Ltd. I also have another shirt from them that I really love, which is my Jungle Jack shirt, my Bison Kimura and Asia Kong shirt. That was a shirt that they did in collaboration with Dismantle. And I got a guy, a girl shirt from Dismantle. So, just putting those guys over strong right now because they put out some awesome stuff. Yeah, definitely check out their stuff. Anyway, let's get back to the show, and we'll save the plugs for later. All right, so let's go to Pro Wrestling Wave. Rin Yamashita leads Block A, the crazy block of the Catch the Wave tournament as of the recording of this show with 11 points. And she's on a roll right now, but Ayako Hamada has won the Block B, the violence block of the Catch the Wave tournament by defeating Arisa Nakajima and Misaki Ohata in a triple threat match. So Ayako just waits to see who wins Block A. Like I said, it looks like Rin Yamashita is probably going to be the one who does. But that might not actually happen because of the, depends if anyone ties with her, and if they do, if anyone else, gets like a second place score. But yeah, once they determine the winner of Block A, they'll face Ayako, and the winner will get a title shot since the champion has already been eliminated from the tournament. All right, so let's go to the biggest, the biggest part of the show. As per usual, when we talk about Stardom, coming out of the first night of Dream Slam, Starlight Kid became the inaugural Future of Stardom champion by defeating Shiki Shibusawa. Viper is the new SWA champion as she ended Toni Storm's 612-day title reign. Saki Kashima made her return after a 5-year hiatus. Lastly, a stables draft was announced, and the captains Io Shirai, Mayu Iwatani, and Kagetsu were to compete in a triple threat match to determine the picking order of the draft. On the second night of Dream Slam, Io Shirai successfully defended her Wonder of Stardom title against Bea Priestley, and Oedo Tai, Hana Kimura, and Kagetsu defended their Goddesses of Stardom titles against the team of Mary and Fabi Apache. The third and biggest night of Dream Slam saw Zia Brookside successfully defend her IPW UK Women's Championship against Konami. Starlight Kid made her first successful title defense of her Future of Stardom title by defeating Azumi. Viper made her first successful title defense of her newly won SWA title by defeating Jungle Kiona, and Toni Storm narrowly defeated Mayu Iwatani to retain her World of Stardom title. The main event of Dream Slam 3 was capped off by the much anticipated and criticized by some exploding barbed wire bat match, which saw Io Shirai and the lovely Tam Nakano. 365 days of Tom, guys and girls. Defeat Kagetsu and Natsu Sumiri. On the first night of the Stardom Rebirth double shot, the UK invasion began as Candy Floss defeated Shiki Shibusawa and the team of Bea Priestley, Chardonnay, and one of my favorites, my new favorites, Dublin's own Session Moth Martina, defeated Oedo Tai. I just can't believe that. I mean, guys, Session Moth has arrived. Martina from the flats. All right, anyway. At the same show, Io Shirai retained her Wonder of Stardom title by defeating Mari Apache. Sorry, guys. Oh, Martina in Stardom. What is this world coming to? Joshi. Yes. The second night of Stardom Rebirth double shot brought about some major changes. The triple threat match to determine the order of picks in the draft saw Kagetsu get the first fall, Io Shirai get the second, and Mayu Iwatani not getting any falls, so therefore being relegated to getting the third pick in the draft series. So, let's just go with the stables. I'll just give you the stable rosters now instead of going, pick by pick, round by round. So you don't have to keep track of it, because I've done that for you. Oedo Tai now comprised of Kagetsu, who I guess is now the leader, Hana Kimura, Natsu Samuri, Hazuki, now Yamaguchi, and Martina! Woohoo! Oh my god. Guys, I fancy Martina. Anyway, Queen's Quest, led by, of course, Io Shirai, and comprised now of Azumi, Momo Watanabe, Bea Priestley, Chardonnay, Konami, and Viper. And Stardom Army, who will now be known as the Stars, and led by Mayu Iwatani, Starlight Kid, Saki Kashima, Shiki Shibusawa, Natsumi, and the adorable and much loved Tam Nakano. So, the Artist of Stardom titles have been vacated due to Hazuki being drafted to Oedo Tai. Jungle Kiona threw a fit after the draft because she was not chosen by one of the captains. She left with the rest of Team Jungle, however, and refused to join the Stardom Army, or now the Stars. Session Moth Martina challenged Io Shirai to a Wonder of Stardom Championship match, which Io, of course, accepted. Hazuki has been forced by the other members of Oedo Tai to change the spelling of her name from English letters to Japanese kanji, and be called Hazuki. I mean, that's how we pronounce it, but now that's how it's going to be spelled in English. We're going to be spelling it Hazuki instead of HZK. And she's had to change this, it from HZK back to Japanese kanji when it's written in Japanese. So you see, the stable trying to control its new members already, feeling the shake-up Reminds me of Survivor when they shake up the tribes. I don't know if you guys are Survivor fans out there. Probably not, but me and Chris from Relevant Rasslin are huge Survivor marks. I keep trying to tell him we should do a Survivor podcast, but we'll see. Completely unrelated to wrestling, right? But that's Relevant Rasslin though. We try to cover more than just wrestling. Relevant Wrestling Productions. The Stardom 2018 Cinderella Tournament official bracket has been released and is as follows. And as you guys know, the winner of the tournament gets her wish granted, which so far has just seemed to be a Wonder of Stardom Championship title shot. But we got these are the first round matches in the bracket, and then it's a single elimination tournament. So we have Bea Priestley versus Session Moth Martina. Martina's revenge, man. Come on, you can get 2 title shots here, baby. Hazuki versus Hana Kimura. Momo Watanabe versus Konami. Kagetsu versus Jungle Kiona. Saki Kashima versus Candy Floss. Mayu Iwatani versus Tom Nakano. Brandy Rhodes versus Anatsu Samiri. A lot of you guys have already said that'll probably be the worst match of the tournament. I think it's hysterical that you think Brandy Rhodes and Natsu are going to have a worse match than Bea Priestley and Martina. But, oh my god, that's fucking great, guys. Awesome. That's just awesome. And Io Shirai versus Chardonnay. So, I guess if Io wins, she gets to pick a challenger. Io retained, however, her Wonder of Stardom title. Damn it! When she defeated Martina with the moonsault. Hana Kimura and Kagetsu of Oedo Tai retain their Goddesses of Stardom tag team titles by defeating the newest members of Queen's Quest, Chardonnay and Bea Priestley. And yeah, that is pretty much it for Joshi promotion news coming and results about Joshi promotions. But I got a bunch of other Joshi related news and matches stuff to get out for you guys. Lufisto will be facing a former All Japan Women's and ASEAN champion on April 28th for Atomic Pro Wrestling. No opponent has been announced yet, but we can speculate, with recent happenings and with her little hints there that it will either be Aja Kong or Ayako Hamada. Either would be awesome. So this will be awesome to see. Pro Wrestling Eve will be holding their Wrestle Queendom show on May 5th, and some notable matches already signed featuring some Joshi talent are Aja Kong vs. Viper, damn, Chris Wolf vs. Ginny, and Meiko Satomura vs. Kaylee Ray. Kenta Kobashi will be having his 5th annual Fortune, not Joe Fortune, KK Fortune, Dream Show in June, which will feature a triple threat dream match between Io Shirai, Meiko Satomura, and Hiroyo Matsumoto. Not exactly Joshi related, but women's wrestling related nonetheless. Glow Season 2 will debut on Netflix on June 29th. We enjoyed the first season. It was pretty cool for the first few episodes, and then it kind of fell off towards the end, but hopefully they'll pick it up again. Pick up the pace with this one, and it'll be more over with us than the last one. Hopefully it'll be a good rematch. There was a wild looking mixer/party show over the weekend that I don't know if any of you guys or girls were down in New Orleans for WrestleMania week, but there was a party, like a post-Mania party at Nola Republic, which is a nightclub down there, and there was like a kaiju big battle show there. And Keith Lee was there. It was hosted by Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle was there, and Sekimoto was there, and Sawa. So that was pretty cool. I didn't go to it, but I saw a lot of pictures and stuff from it. I think Joey Janela was there too. But that's kind of what this show reminded me of when I saw the pictures of it. But some of the guys on the Joshi Facebook pages were saying, it was more of like a mixer party. But yeah, it was a show hosted by, like I said, Natsu Samiri. Despite being many people's least favorite member of Oedo Tai, her maximum crazy jukebox war event looked like a blast, which is not really, which, yes, is a pun on her losing the exploding barbed wire bat match. But anyway, I guess after you lose a match like that, the only thing to do is have a party. I will include a Twitter link so you guys can see media from the party. There's pictures, there's videos, there's hilarious tweets. Check it out. All right, you gotta check out. The only way that you're gonna be able to see that is if you already know what I'm talking about, or if you, this is a shameless plug, but this is where the bonus content comes in. Come on, guys, I gotta do it. If you want a link to see pictures from that party, then you gotta check out my relevant review, my Joshi Journal version of this show, which is my written version of this show, which I will be posting either later today or tomorrow, probably later today. I should just get to it on our Facebook group notes page and on the Japanese Pro Ichiban WordPress page. It will be on there in a couple days because it will need to be approved by our editor Austin and then put into the database or whatever, and then it'll go live. But yeah, that show looked very, very fun. Like, there were DJs. I think there were bands and stuff that performed too. There's like actually a schedule for that. Lots of drinking, lots of costumes, lots of in-ring skits, and maybe a couple matches. But yeah, that looked awesome. Now for something completely different and a little more serious, way more serious. Now Date's next MMA fight has been announced, as she will have a bantamweight division 3-round, 3-minute each fight against Yoko Higashi at Pancrase 297. Wait, Pancrase is still a thing? Hell yeah, that's pretty awesome. Wow, I did not know that. That is fucking awesome. Pancrase is still a thing with women's bouts. That is so baller. I gotta tell Jake that, Jake from Relevant Rasslin Productions, because I know he's a big MMA and Pancrase mark, and we talk about it all the time. He even wrote a little bit about it, and we'll be writing more about it for our Relevant Rasslin, Relevant Rag zine. So yeah, that should be pretty freaking cool. Now Date in Pancrase. This is 2018. All right, guys, that's it for as far as news and stuff goes. But let's get into the recommended classic Joshi match of the month. All right, let's see, what do we got here? I chose Akira Hokuto versus Bull Nakano. It's a cage match from All Japan Women's, and it is from 1992. The date exactly is 7/30/1992. It's not a very long match, with intros and the match itself. It's only about a 13-14 minute video. Of course, I'll include the link in the description, as always. It's a decent cage match, it's a pretty good one. they don't really use the cage as a weapon so much. But I mean, come on, this is over 20 years ago. I'm sure. Not to say that they hadn't been having cage matches for years and years and years, but as far as the women go, it's not a bad match. There were some pretty good spots off the top rope and off the top of the cage. Both girls opened each other up, got a little color early on. They used a kendo stick. And at that time, I don't think, even at this time, I can honestly say, I don't think anybody has a better, I mean, I'm sorry, Hogan, but I don't think anybody's got a better leg drop than Bull Nakano at that point or at this point. I mean, when you see her hit this, and I don't want to spoil some spots here, but you're going to see her hit an amazing leg drop in this one. But yeah, so make sure you check that out. I will include the link, as I said, in the description. Alright, Buzz Humans, Joshi fam, relevant wrestling people. That about wraps things up for episode 7 of I Dream of Joshi. So with that said, I plugged the social media early on, but let's do it one more time before we sign off and hit the thank yous. Make sure to check out all of our social media so you can ride the buzzwaves with us. Join the Facebook group, facebook.com/relevantrasslin. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to the Relevant Wrestling Productions YouTube channel. Check us out on Tumblr. Watch and chat with us on Periscope and Twitch. Listen on Audio Boom, Google Play Music, Spotify, and very soon to be the TuneIn app. Listen to the Relevant Wrestling BuzzTunes mixtape on Spotify. Read our reviews on our Facebook group notes page and our contributions to the Japanese Pro Ichiban page on WordPress. And make sure you hit us up for your copy of the most interactive and relevant wrestling zine on the planet, The Relevant Rag. Hit us up if you want to be a part of it too. Contributions are greatly accepted. This magazine, I'm not trying to make any money off of this. I'm giving this away for free right now. If we were ever to charge for this magazine, it would only be to put money back into the production of it and also to pay, artists for commissioned pieces of work. So with that said, this has been episode 7 of I Dream of Joshi. Just want to give a couple shout outs before we sign off. Big shout out to my man Matt and False Finish Productions, Dave the drummer, aka Dave De Leon, the All Japan Pro Wrestling Master. Check out his podcast, Uncle June's Junction, for classic and current All Japan Pro Wrestling musings and relevant reviews. Guys, there's a lot more wrestling in Japan out there. All Japan's making a comeback, and Dave is really helping to push that. He also does live English commentary and downloadable English commentary for All Japan Pro Wrestling Network. They just launched their network. This is a thing that Dave does on his own. He does it just for the fans. He's not associated with All Japan officially, even though I'm sure he would like to be. But basically, if you have their network, it's only Japanese commentary. But if you turn the volume down or off, Dave has provided his own English commentary tracks that you can play along with the videos of the shows, the video on demand. That way you can know what's going on if you don't speak Japanese like me. Or you can kayfabe it like I try to do. Also, big shout outs to the HVWA, Mr. Tenacious Tyler, the Suck Me crew, guys, everyone that I partied with down in New Orleans for WrestleMania week. Can't thank you guys enough. I know we're a few weeks out, but I still have, I still miss Mania week. Hopefully we'll see you there next year. Buzz Humans, this has been Relevant Wrestling Productions presents I Dream of Joshi, episode 7. Relevant Wrestling Productions. Kayfabe may be dead, but originality and diversity are not relevant wrestling productions. It's always relevant to us. Damn it. Support wrestling. Support indie wrestling. Support Japanese wrestling. Support women's wrestling. Peace.